Ay, ay, ay. All right, I'm at my third date location. What time is it? It's 11:28. She's supposed to be here at 11:30. What the heck? It's called Mojito's Restaurant and Bar. Looks a little dark. No? Oh, close? Okay. Gracias. Well, there goes that. MOH. It opens up at 12. It opens up at 12. So, obviously she's not here to find out it was closed. But it's still 11:20 now. We got time. We got time. I'm gonna get this guy a tip. He seemed pretty cool. We got time. Yep, date number 3. Date number 3. 2 yesterday I left, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. I could have seen both of them. But the problem that I had with the first one, which I'll probably discuss at a later date, I was like 45 minutes away, man. I was like 45 minutes away. And we had agreed upon a time to meet, right? So I rushed from my tour, right, to meet her. And she was like a few minutes away from that restaurant, right? She might have been 10 minutes max from the restaurant. I was like 45 minutes from the restaurant. So the problem that I had with that is, if I can be 45 minutes away and rush over there to get there, if you're 5 or 10 minutes away, you for sure can make it to the restaurant on time, right? And the second one, since we're on this conversation, the second one, I had not had dinner, you know what I'm saying? And I don't even like late dinners. I don't like late dinners. Matter of fact, I hate late dinners. But she said she wanted to meet me. I am on my way. I on your way at 11:30. I'm gonna get to that in a second. Hold on. I'm at the corner. Restaurant opens at 12. Let me see if she's here. I don't like late dinners, right? So she was like, I want to eat dinner at 8 o'clock, right? I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. I had not ate since like noon. She want to eat dinner at 8 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, shit, I'm gonna be hungry. Cool, whatever. That's definitely not her. That's a dog. So I said, all right, cool, whatever. And then about 7 something, I hit her up, right? And she talking about, let's eat dinner at 9. All right, so I'm waiting 8 hours to eat dinner to see you. Now you want me to wait 9 hours to eat dinner to see you. And that didn't make no sense to me. Right, that didn't make no sense to me. I was not waiting that long. And this young lady, she's about to get blocked too. I'm about to be 0-3. I'm about to be 0-3. She said she's in the front. I'm about to be 0-3. She's in the front. No, you're not, young lady. Long story short, she wanted me she wanted to eat dinner at 8. I'm like, no, hell no. But I did it. Then she changed it to 9. I'm like, no, I'm not waiting 9 hours to eat dinner. I'm not waiting 9 hours to eat dinner. So I left, man. I left. She about to get blocked too, man. I don't really have a lot of patience. I don't have a lot of patience, man. I don't have a lot of patience. This chick saying she's in the front, and she ain't. So I'm gonna have to block her, man. Not being here and lying, yeah, I'm gonna have to block her. You see this shit? She said, I'm in the front. No, you're not. No, you're not. Man, I don't really have a lot of patience, man. I don't really have a lot of patience. I don't have a lot of patience, my brothers. And I'm about to dip out on this one too. Yeah, I'm about to dip out on this one. Oh, she said she's to my left. Oh, here she go. She got lucky. She got lucky. And don't get me wrong, she ain't. I ain't gonna talk about that, but I'm gonna tell you this video recording off, man. We're about to be 0-3, man. We was about to be 0-3. Shooting like Shaq at the free throws. But we'll talk about this later, man. I'm gonna start it again when I get back. All right, just finished the date. Probably the worst date I've had in a while. And I'm gonna tell you the problem, right? I'm gonna tell you the problem that I have, man. Let me get somewhere near the park. Gusto's, where's Gusto's? 6-minute walk. All right, y'all can go with me to Gusto's. Here's the problem that I have, man. As you take these women out on dates, and this really never really happens, right? I can't remember the last time this happened. I can't remember the last time this happened. You take a woman out on a date and she orders some of the most expensive stuff on the menu. Right? We went in here to this date, right? The menu's in Spanish, of course. I got the English menu. You know, it's one of those things where you do the camera, scan the barcode, right? I ordered pasta, right? She ordered like this big ass T-bone steak. She ordered like this big ass T-bone steak, right? Here's my thing with dating, right? And it only goes for overseas, right? Because, you know, I've dated American women and European women, and you know what I'm saying? They can typically afford it. I'm not even gonna, I know people like to bash American women, but if you ask me, American women are more independent. I'm just gonna be honest with you. American women are more independent, right? And maybe a splash of European, right? They're more independent, right? So if I had a choice, I would prefer an American woman. I'm not even gonna hold you. Pause. But I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But she ordered this big ass steak, right? Steak like this huge. I'm talking one of those steaks with the bones in it, right? Like one of those things you see in Dubai. What's this right here? So, all right, cool. Right, what am I supposed to do? Tell her, send the food back? No. So, we get the check. Hold on, amigo. And it's damn. It's $97,000 for her steak and $52,000 for her drink, right? $97,000 for her steak and $52,000 for her drink, right? Let's do some simple math, right? Simple math. 97. So the steak was $24, right? The steak was $24, right? Matter of fact, while we're on this, get XE, right? If you're doing translations, currency conversion, get this app called XE, right? You can put USD in there and it'll tell you how much it is in other currencies, right? So 97,000, right? $25. So she bought a $25 steak, a $25 steak, right? And her drink was 52. Let's do 52. All right, so the drink was $13, right? So let's do some simple math, right? Let me go to calculator. 97 plus 52. All right, that's $149,000 just for her meal, her drink and her steak, right? Go to XC real quick. All right, so I spent $38. I spent $38 on her meal. $38. 38 on her meal. Right, 38. Listen, I could have spent that in America. Right? I could have spent that in America. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was, oh, you're cheap, you're broke. Women say that when you don't submit to a woman's demands, or a woman emptying out your bank account, a woman maxing out your credit card, when you don't submit to whatever a woman thinks is masculine or anything that involves you spending your money, not her spending hers, she calls you broke or whatever. That's cool, right? Cool. But the point I'm trying to make here is, would she have bought that meal if she was by herself? Right? If she was by herself, would she have bought that meal? Right? I'm gonna give you a second to think about it. I'm gonna give you a second to think about it. If she was by herself, would she have bought that meal? I'm gonna give you a second to think about it. Guys, gals, men and women. Good. Man, he open up the road for me. I like this guy. I'm gonna get this guy some money. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give him. Gracias, amigo. If she was by herself, would she have bought that meal? And the answer is no, man. And we're never, unless she's talking about coming over to my house, right? She's never going to see me again, right? She's never going to see me again because she took advantage of my kindness, right? She took advantage of my kindness. And when I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, that's a one-time thing. Like, listen, here's my thing. You can take advantage of me once, right? That's cool. You can take advantage of me once. That's cool. But there is no twice. I'm going to repeat that again. You can take advantage of me once. That's cool. But there is no twice. And she took advantage of me, right? And honestly, she wasn't even that high, right? If you look, if you go to my video when I was talking about, oh, there she is, or she's off to the right. If you look, man, if you zoom in, she like a 2. And you're like, oh, Chris, you went out with a 2. Why are you complaining? Listen. I'd rather have something wet than something dry. Let me repeat that again. I'd rather have something wet than something dry. What would you prefer, something wet or something dry? So of course, you know, I seized the opportunity. You know, it wasn't really an opportunity. I've been friends with her on Insta for like 4 or 5 years. But here's the thing with dating in Colombia, man. Women are going to take advantage of you. And she took advantage of me, right? And you say, hey, what did you do about it? I did what anyone would do, right? I did what anyone would do. Once I finished my meal, once I finished my meal, once I finished my meal, I got the check, right? Once I finished my meal, I got the check. Once I finished my meal, I got the check. And I intentionally hurried up and finished my meal just so she didn't order no drinks. I intentionally hurried up and finished my meal just so she didn't order no drinks. Cause you give me one shame moment, you won't give me twice. We ain't about to sit there and you know how women do, they'll order drinks all night. We not about to do that after you done spent almost 30 bucks on a steak. That's not about to happen. So yeah, I spent about 30 bucks on a steak in Colombia of all places on a first date. Listen, if we had multiple dates, cool, right? I don't mind the money, right? But not on a first date. Why are you ordering a $30 steak on a first date? You get what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Why are you ordering a $30 steak on a first date? If it was a second date, third date, cool. On a first date, oh, she got a little small little cooler. On a first date, why are you ordering a $30 steak? And that's my problem. That's my problem. That's not a first date activity. You know what I'm saying? It's not a first date activity. So, listen, like I said, unless she's talking about some ground and pound, she's never gonna see the boy again. She's never gonna see the boy again, my friend. She's never gonna see me again. Because I'm gonna get deeper. For 80 bucks, I could have bought something. Let me repeat that again. For 80 bucks, I could have bought something. You know what I'm saying? Then you had to tip in, like I'm not gonna not tip. You listen to me. For 80 bucks, right? So let's say $90, I tipped like 20. As a matter of fact, I tipped $25. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gave him 100 million pesos, which is like $25, right? So for $105, I could have bought some. For $105, I could have bought some. I'm gonna repeat that again. For what I paid for that meal, I could have bought some. What I paid for that meal, I could have bought some. Right? I could have bought some. So right now, I'm gonna sit down. Oh man, walking around Colombia, man. They said Colombia was dangerous, man. I supposed to have got robbed and kidnapped already, bro. What happened? People see this camera on my chest, like, why ain't nobody take it, man? Why ain't nobody take this iPhone 16 Pro Max? I want people to see my, I gotta order this Uber. I don't want people to see where I stay at. Even though I'm moving from there, and going to another Airbnb in like a day or two. But they said Colombia was dangerous, man. I got this like, I don't know how much I paid for this camera. I ain't gonna lie. I got this camera on my chest. I got this iPhone 16 Pro Max out, man. Do I look worried to y'all? Man, y'all, listen. Don't fall for the fake news, man. do not fall for the fake news. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Can you get done up and victimized here? Yeah, of course. But listen, I'm walking around Colombia with this camera on my chest. It's not an invisible camera. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around here with a camera on my chest. I don't look worried to you, do I? Cause I'm not. Listen, it's cool here, man. Y'all come enjoy yourself, right? Do I suggest walking around with the camera on your chest? I don't know. You know? I don't know. If you scary in the States, you're gonna be scary over here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say that again. If you scary in the States, you're gonna be extra scary over here. You know, quadruple scary over here. And I'm not really scary in the States. So, you know, I don't know. You know, if you're one of those scary tourists, scary guys that come outside and go to Walmart 1 o'clock in the morning, scary guys walk down the street at night, you know, maybe don't come to Colombia, you know? Cause I know what I'm gonna do if problems come my way. I don't know what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? In the States, somebody going to be with Jesus, right? Me or them. One of us going to be with Jesus. Maybe both of us, but one of us going to be with Jesus. In the States, somebody, if not both of us, going to be with Jesus, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. Here, I don't know, you know, I don't know. We'll see. If he got something, it depends what he got, you know. Depends where I'm at, depends what he got, you know. But in the States, somebody going to be with Jesus. Somebody going to be with Jesus. That's all I'm gonna say. Going to be with the Lord and Savior. I think this guy's on the wrong side of the road. Honestly, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest. But yeah, man, it's dating game. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been trying to chill. Red 181. And go on dates, man, but right now it's like I might as well just pay for it, bro. I've been trying to go on, oh man. I actually think Red Renault 181. I actually think that's him across the street I think he's on the wrong side, 181. I think that's him across the street. But anyway, man, it's just crazy. Let me get across here for I get hit. 181. Oh shit, that's him right there. I seen a red car down here. Man, honestly, brothers and sisters in Christ, it's just easy to pay for it, man. And I've been trying to go on dates and be a gentleman. It ain't even worth it no more, man. It's not even worth it no more. Until next time.